Hi, welcome to the vlog. I'm Tova, this is ParentXP. We are a YouTube channel run by a special needs family in the UK. We have a little girl with quadriplegic cerebral palsy, and on this channel we document our life with her. A few videos back we talked about a recent Ikea visit when we took Elin with us, and off the back of that video I contacted customer services with an accessibility issue I had found. And the upshot of that was that the accessibility manager at our local store, which is Milton Keynes, invited me to come in and meet with him, wander through the store, look at opportunities and have a talk about things that they could do. And I've literally just come back from there today. That was such a positive meeting, and I learned so many things that I absolutely didn't know beforehand. And also the bag you gave me was brilliant. I'm really excited. So he gave me a bag with a few goodies in it, and I'll show it later on in the video, and yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I went in to meet with him today, and he very kindly started with coffee and cake. So clearly I am now starting a theme and making sure that the personnel at Ikea understand that this is how we have to do things. You start with coffee and cake. So we did that, and we sat and chatted. And then we walked through the store and we had a look at different things. Then I went back and did some shopping on my own before going home. But among the things that I have learned today is you can leave a special needs child in the creche at Ikea in Milton Keynes. They have a spare staff member available to work one-to-one with a child who needs it in that creche. And you don't even need to book in advance. On the other hand, if somebody's already there using up that staff member, then you'll be told that you can come back in an hour, or whenever that time is up. And also because they amazingly they let me come in and have a look around and have a chat to the staff. If a risk assessment is required, they kind of appreciate being given a little bit of a heads up. So next time we go to Ikea, we're going to give them a call in advance, book a time for the risk assessment, and make sure that Elin and Alice can stay in the creche for an hour while Rob and I go and do the shopping, which is going to be amazing. I wouldn't even have thought to ask, because I really didn't think that they'd be comfortable with a complex child like Elin in there, and they absolutely are. They're incredibly well trained, educated child carers who work in that creche, really passionate, and yeah, just brilliant. So that's a really exciting thing. The other thing I saw today was the changing spaces in the Milton Keynes store. So when you come in, into the entrance, the first floor up where they have the first set of customer toilets, there is a disabled toilet there. That's not the changing places, that's just a normal disabled toilet, but that has a sign on the door saying that they have a changing place and explaining where that changing place is. Now, if you are familiar with Ikea Milton Keynes, the changing places is once you've gone through all the upstairs, so you've done the showrooms and the marketplace, and then you go on the travelator downstairs, you're amongst the plants, so you walk through the plants, and then the next bit is rugs and mats and things. That's where the changing places is to the left, just around the corner where the rugs area is starting. And it's massive. It is enormous. It's a really big changing places room they have there. They have a full-size adult changing bed that comes down from the wall and is then height adjustable, and they always have a roll of paper. The cleaner comes hourly to make sure the place is clean, but it's nice to have that roll of paper. They have a height adjustable basin, sink to wash your hands in. And they also have a disabled toilet in there, and they have a tracking hoist. Fantastic looking changing places, and he told me that when they built it, they got changing places involved and they got the disabled community involved. So that was developed really with the end user in mind, and it was so good to see. They also do autism hour once a month where they dim the lights, make it a little bit quieter. They're picking a quiet time for the store in general to make it a bit easier for parents of children with sensory processing disorders, or indeed for adults with sensory processing disorders, to come to the store and shop. We talked about other opportunities, so I talked about things like better signage for the changing place, more making sure that people are aware of it, perhaps a sign in the entrance saying, did you know we have a changing place? Did you know that we have wheelchairs available to borrow? If you need any extra assistance, you can always ask a member of staff. Something that I guess they may not want to shout about too much, but they actually have a space. You know, if they have a customer and something was to happen, like there be an injury, or perhaps a child with sensory processing disorder absolutely having a meltdown, they are able to take customers away from the shop floor to a quiet area. That was my visit to the store today. I of course did a bit of shopping, and as you can see, I'm sitting here pawing my sheepskin. It's so nice. My idea with this is that it's gonna go underneath my Christmas tree and just be that sort of nice fluffy thing under the Christmas tree. But now I see it on my bed, and the big ones are £129, and I'm not sure I can afford that. But how lovely would it be to have a big sheepskin here on the bed, adding to the sort of really nice space that this room now is, that we have finally redone it. I still need to get stuff up on the wall, but never mind about that. Yes, and I did a bit of Christmas shopping. It's the 1st of November today. It won't be the 1st of November anymore by the time I get this video up. Maybe next week. Yeah, the Christmas shop is up, and Halloween's over. I'm allowed to feel Christmassy festive now. So that was it. Yeah, as I say, it's just such a brilliant experience, really positive, amazing chat. It was so nice to be taken into account, that they wanted to listen to my story, and they wanted to listen to your stories, because a few of you have shared your stories with me, and kind of bear that in mind too when they do things. They do a lot of work together with the community. They've done work with Pride Milton Keynes, they do work with an autism society in Milton Keynes. They have a few disabled customers that are regulars there, that they make sure that they meet up with and get continuous feedback from, and have asked if they can do the same with me. So if you hang around for the rest of this video, I will show you what I bought, maybe a little bit of Christmas inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.